Hey guys, what's going on? It's Josh. I wanted to do a note from the universe for today. It's something I've been thinking about for a couple of days. And this note is actually from December 8th, and it's now the 11th, but you know, things happen. Um, okay, so let's get right into it. Never compromise a dream, peeps. Do what you must. The fears, beasts, and mountains before you are part of the plan. Stepping stones to a promised land, to a time and place that is so much closer than you even suspect. Don't let your eyes deceive, peeps, for even as you read these words or listen to them, your ship swiftly approaches. Tally ho, the universe. And then it goes on to say, and peeps, there's not a dry eye on board. They are so proud. This is significant to me because, number one, it reminds me that things don't happen on my timeline. Yes, I can say what I want to happen, and I can manifest the shit out of that. Yeah, but I don't get to say when it happens. And I don't get to say how it happens. And here's the important part. If I curse... Wait, nope, that's not the word. If I mess with the cursed hows, which is saying exactly how my dream has to see fruition. And not even my dream, but what I want, what I'm manifesting, my creation, what I want in my life. If I say how it has to happen, and I say, this has to be this way because I know best, and this is what I want to happen exactly, that's when you're messing with the cursed hows. And that's when you're actually defeating the universe in ways... Not defeating the universe, because you can't defeat the law of attraction, because it's always at work, and it's bigger than any of us. But you're actually working against it. You're swimming against the tide. And we all know I don't like water, because it's a death trap for me, because I don't swim. But when you try to work against what could be so much better, like the universe has like this plan, and the universe is like, I can't show it to you, though. I definitely can't show you this, but it's better than what you even think. So just, how about you just, hey, don't. And let me do what I'm doing, because this is going to be better than what you even think you need. And the interesting part is, we're so short-sighted in most instances that we demand that we have to dictate how everything goes down. Instead of saying, the long game, right? The end point, I want this. This is what I want, universe, and I'm going to visualize, and I'm going to be positive, and then I'm going to try and tell you how to do your job. Let me ask you this, peeps. Do any of you like to be told how to do your jobs? If somebody came up to your desk, and they didn't know jack shit about what you do, and you're at your desk, and you're banging on the keyboard, or whatever you do, or you're chopping some deli meat, or you're walking a dog... I'm walking a dog, and somebody comes up to you and says, you know, you're doing that wrong. I mean, I've never done it before, and I know nothing about your job, and I know nothing about you, and I know nothing about... I know nothing about nothing. I'm pretty sure Maggie and Caitlin just cringed. I know nothing about what you know. You're the expert at this, and I know nothing, but I'm going to tell you how to do your job. That's us. We're that idiot when we try to tell the universe how things have to go. I have to get to this place in this method, and I have to, and this is how it has to look, and this is when it has to happen. Ugh. No. Nah. Hashtag nah. We don't get to say how things go, and that's okay, because we don't know everything that there is to know, and we're not enlightened enough. My nose is itchy. Every time I vlog, my nose gets itchy. I think we're good now. I'm very excited. I've had Mountain Dew. There may or may not have been caffeine in my system early this morning, and then recently again. I don't know. But yeah, you can't tell the universe how it's going to get you what you're manifesting, your creation. You just can't do it. You can't do it. So, when there's something in front of you and it looks scary, or beast-like. Or there's like a huge mountain in front of you and you're like, yeah, I just don't even, I didn't wear the right shoes for this. I have nope, I can't do this. This is just, nope, this is too much, and the universe is clearly on crack today, and I can't even. No, just stop. Because what's in front of you is here for a reason. It's either meant to teach you something, it's either meant to challenge you so that you appreciate what you get. Because we all know that if something comes easy, you don't appreciate it. If somebody's always there, you don't appreciate them. If something's always accessible to you, you don't appreciate it until it's not. Or until you have to work hard to get to it. That's what value is, right? What something's worth to you or to anyone. So there's a value to what you want. And there's going to be hardships on the way that are going to seem, at times, with the wrong mindset, they're going to seem like something that you should fear, or a beast that you need to slay, or a mountain that you need to try and move somehow. And you don't need to do that. Because there's a reason. You don't get to know that reason because the universe has got you. All you need to do is keep doing everything from where you are. You might not be able to climb that whole mountain today, but you can take a few steps. You might have the wrong shoes on, but look around the mountain. Is there another way? Maybe you're meant to be learning on this journey. And by maybe, I mean yas. Absolutely. We're meant to be learning. So it's either meant to teach you something, challenge you, or it's actually a blessing and you don't even know it yet. You just don't know. So don't let if there's a big mountain in front of you, just on the other side might be your ship. So don't panic. Definitely don't give up. Just keep doing everything that you can from where you are. Keep working. Keep trying, because this is not in vain. If you're going through something, stopping is only going to leave you right where you are. And that's not a very good option, is it? Because I wouldn't think it would be an option. If I stopped working right now, I would still have financial issues. And I would still be in a place that I don't want to be in. So the only way to get from where I am to where I want to be is to keep taking action. Keep taking steps in faith. And I'm not talking crazy, stupid steps. Well, I'm me, and that mountain is the mountain, but I'm going to just take a run at it and shoulder check it and see if that moves it. Fool, you're going to break your shoulder. Don't do that. Do smart things that you feel are right. And keep visualizing and keep being positive. Because nothing ever came from being negative and being miserable. You're just making yourself unhappy. You're just making yourself unhappy. And I do it all the time. And when I catch myself doing it, I try to fix it. Because I know it's not good for me. And ultimately, I may be very self-deprecating at times with myself, and I'm hard on myself, and I have my bad days. I mean, ask the people that are closest to me. I have my bad days. But it's not about punishing yourself for being afraid of the mountain or the beast or the fear. It's about bringing yourself back to a positive place more often than not. And it's a practice. So don't beat yourself up if that beast is scary, and then you realize he's just got a thorn in his paw, and he needs a little cuddle, and then he's not a beast. He's actually just a pug. I mean, he's still a beast, but I'm just saying. If you're confronted with something hard, try and look at it from all angles. Try and see what you can learn from it. Try and be positive about it, even when it's hard. Because you ultimately don't get a choice over the cursed hows. You shouldn't. You're not prepared to deal with them. But you do get a choice in your destination. You do get a choice in how you approach everything you're confronted with. And I promise you, I promise you that makes every difference. You can have a good day or you can have a bad day, and it's up to you. And even more importantly, every day's like that. So don't be afraid. And I know that you will be, because I am. But when you are, let yourself feel that emotion. Know that you are not the fear that you feel. And know that you will be okay, and everything will be okay. And you can do this. We can do this. Truthfully. All of us. Together. Or separate. If you're an introvert like me. You might just lock yourself up in your tower and do what you have to do, but like, it's coming. And you have to know that. And when you know it, and you feel it, the universe will respond. When you get those nudges, listen to them. Because they're not for nothing. They're telling you something. And that's okay. It's okay to even at the same time when you feel a nudge, to be like, you know what, this could all be completely bullshit. And Josh is just 12 kinds of stupid. And this doesn't make sense. And this is not right. But I feel that nudge. And I feel like I should do this. Do it. Most times you're not going to regret it. And if you do regret it, why are you regretting it? Was it really a nudge? Or was it just something you secretly, not so secretly, wanted to do? You gotta be able to determine the differences. And this is all a learning experience, so trust yourself and have people close to you that make you feel good and that love you and care about you, and they can check you too. If you're doing something that's unsafe, or if you're doing something that's stupid, or if you're acting a fool. Have people that can tell you that. Because that's a thing. We all do it. Don't beat yourself up over things. Accept it. If you need to, make your apologies, and then move the fuck on. Don't take that baggage. Leave it there. The house elves will clean it up. Don't worry about it. Dobby's cool with that. Just don't give him, Actually, he likes socks. You can give him socks. Dobby. I love Dobby. Anyway, this is getting longer and longer and longer and convoluted, and it's just a hot mess. But I really thought that this note was dope because when I saw the fears, hello, hi, excuse me, that's me lately. Scared, party of Josh, and that's okay. I'm not ashamed of that right now. I might have periods where I'm like, hang my head in shame, but the fears, and then beasts, and then mountains. I was just talking about moving a mountain the other day, and yeah, sometimes you can't move the mountain. Sometimes you just have to climb over it. And that's part of the journey, and that's going to make you appreciate where you get to. What? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And the beasts, I only recently started talking about how I feel about the Beauty and the Beast, but I have always related to that movie, and particularly the Beast, and particularly how he goes through the transformation. Not that I'm, transitioning, because I'm not, but I am transgendered. I am a transgender guy, and I have always related to that, and I've always... Your thoughts become things, right? And for years, I viewed a part of myself as one of my own obstacles. Hello. Not good, right? So, with the help of my friends, and with the help of my wonderful family, and with the help of my beautiful girlfriend, I have started seeing the beast, which is a part of me. The part that doesn't want to be kind or good, and the part of me that is kind of an asshole sometimes, and the part of me that doesn't want to wait for things, and wants to be impatient, and wants what I want now, because tomorrow's never promised, and blah, 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 and insert negative things. That's the beast. He's kind of an asshole. But that's okay. Because that's a part of me. And I don't have to be either or. I can be a gentleman, and I can be a bit of a beast. That's okay. That's a thing that happens. And I can forgive myself for that and not be so self-deprecating to the point where I keep myself down. To the point where I can't say that I think that I'm handsome. Still have a hard time with that. To the point where I can't say kind things to myself because I view part of myself as one of my own roadblocks. So this note spoke to me and reminded me of all of the things that I am currently learning. And I'm 35 years old, peeps, but I'm still a work in progress. And I'm trying every day. I believe that each of us tries our best each day. And we all have things that we all have decisions that we make about what our best is going to look like today. And sometimes you get mad and you get frustrated and you're like, fuck it. I'm just not gonna. I can't even. And then we hope that that's the exception, not the rule. Because if that's the rule, then I worry for that person. And in fact, even when I'm in a day like that, I worry for myself. Like, nope, this isn't good. This is not so good, Josh. Maybe we want to, and it doesn't have to be a whole day. If you're sitting there right now and you're watching this, you've probably already taken one step towards wanting to have a better day. Because you turned on this video, and I usually make positive, especially when it's titled Note from the Universe, you know it's probably going to be pretty positive. So you've already taken that first step into trying to maybe feel a little bit better. Or maybe you're laughing at me and how crazy I seem sometimes. Whatever, either way, you can change your situation right now. From where you are in your chair or in your car, or if you're watching a video in your car, please be careful. But, do you, but be careful. Because car accidents are a thing and we don't need any of those, okay? I need y'all to be safe. My NaNoWriMo group calls me Writer Dad because I'm very protective and I want everybody to be safe because I can't handle this. If people aren't safe, that's not good. So be safe, please. But yeah, you can change whatever you're feeling right now. You can change it right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for something to come, for something to happen, for the clock to strike 12, and you turn into a fucking pumpkin, and then there's mice, and you're scared of mice, so you're a scared pumpkin dancing around. No. Just make a change in your mind. And you can do it. You might sit there and say, I can't do that. You can. And everything's going to be okay. That's, I feel like that's my motto this year. Everything's going to be okay. And if it's not okay, you're not at the end. Right? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So, wherever you are, I hope that you're safe. And I hope that you are warm and surrounded by loved ones. And I hope that you are giving yourself permission to be whatever and whoever you are in this moment. Because it's okay. You don't have to be any specific thing. But you can be any specific thing. Just saying. That's all I have for you. I hope that you guys are well. And know that I care about you very, very much. Much love.